Deep in the countryside lay Birchwood Forest. The trees stood tall and dark, their branches twisted together like long bony fingers. The wind howled through the leaves. It sounded like whispers. Birchwood was an eerie place. The forest held many secrets. Locals whispered tales of strange lights and chilling cries. They said that spirits haunted the woods, lost souls forever trapped among the trees. Most people avoided Birchwood, but young Alex was not like most people. Alex was a curious and adventurous child. He loved exploring new places. The stories about Birchwood didn't scare him, they excited him. He longed to see the mysteries for himself. One afternoon, Alex decided to explore the woods. He packed a flashlight and a snack. He snuck away from home. As the sun began to set, Alex reached the edge of Birchwood. He took a deep breath and stepped inside. The woods were darker than Alex imagined. The twilight had faded, leaving an almost impenetrable darkness that seemed to swallow everything whole. The trees cast long, creepy shadows that danced and twisted with the faintest breeze, creating an eerie, unsettling atmosphere. The air grew cold and still, a chilling mist beginning to form around him. Alex walked deeper into the woods, each step echoing in the silence. He felt a shiver down his spine, the cold seeping into his bones. He could hear the sound of his own heartbeat, loud and fast in the quiet night. A twig snapped under his foot, the sound like a gunshot in the stillness. He jumped, his heart racing, eyes darting around for any sign of movement. He turned around, but there was nothing there. Just the trees and the growing darkness, pressing in on him from all sides. "It's just my imagination," Alex muttered to himself, trying to calm his nerves. But he couldn't shake the feeling that something was watching him, hidden in the shadows, waiting. Then he saw it, a faint glow moving between the trees. It flickered like a candle in the wind. Alex froze, his breath catching in his throat. The glow came closer. He could make out the shape of a person, a tall, slender figure in a flowing white gown. Its face was hidden in the shadows. Alex's blood ran cold. He knew instantly that he was looking at a ghost. The ghost drifted closer, its ethereal form gliding silently through the dark woods. Alex wanted to run, to escape the chilling presence, but his feet felt like they were stuck in the mud, as if the forest itself was holding him in place. He was paralyzed with fear, his heart pounding in his chest. As the ghost approached, the light from its form began to illuminate its face, casting an eerie glow in the darkness. Alex gasped, his breath catching in his throat. The ghost's features were familiar, strikingly so. It was the face of a young girl, her eyes filled with a deep, sorrowful sadness. She looked about Alex's age, maybe a little older, her delicate features framed by wisps of ghostly hair. She was beautiful, but there was something haunting, almost tragic about her expression that sent shivers down Alex's spine. "Don't be afraid," the ghost whispered, her voice as soft as the wind. The night was still, save for the rustling leaves and the occasional hoot of an owl. The air was thick with an eerie calm, as if the forest itself was holding its breath. "I won't harm you." Alex's fear began to subside, replaced by a wave of curiosity. He had always heard tales of Birchwood's haunted past, but never did he imagine encountering a spirit himself. The ghostly figure seemed almost ethereal, her presence both unsettling and strangely comforting. He had so many questions. Who was this girl? Why was she here, wandering these woods alone? The stories he had heard as a child echoed in his mind, tales of lost souls and unfinished business. What was she doing in these woods? Was she searching for something or someone? The more he thought about it, the more he felt a strange connection to her plight. As Alex reached out to the ghostly girl, her image flickered once more. It was as if she was caught between two worlds, struggling to maintain her form in the dim light of the forest. Her form began to fade, the soft glow diminishing until there was nothing left but the darkness of the woods. The silence that followed was deafening, leaving Alex with a sense of loss and determination. Alex was left alone with his racing heart and a mystery he knew he had to solve. The encounter had ignited a spark within him, a burning desire to uncover the truth behind the ghostly apparition. He would return to Birchwood, not with fear, but with a new mission, to delve into the history of the woods, to understand the stories that had been whispered through generations, to uncover the secrets of the ghost girl and help her find peace in the whispering woods. Alex knew that this journey would not be easy, but he was determined to bring closure to the restless spirit and perhaps, in doing so, find a sense of peace for himself as well.